Welcome to Salazar Nation. This is Frank. It's been a while since I have done a video here. I think one of the last ones I had to take down, not because I was in trouble or anything. It's, it was, it's about my Venus flytrap and how someone said they wanted to buy it, but it didn't happen, which is fine. But right now, my Venus flytrap isn't doing so well. Uh, I think it has been extra hotter than usual, and I think it just got dried out. But I'm hoping I can salvage it. Um, but we'll see. Anyways, I didn't want to talk about that. I want to get out of the way. All right. So yesterday we had a, an open house for the Toastmasters in the next town over, which I go there all the time. The town, a couple of streets over, and I'm there. But I do go to that club as well. I go visit, and I do it when I'm able to, because it's on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. and that's usually when I'm at Is God. But we didn't have Is God yesterday. Our church had I think it was a 4 day revival. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's the last night. Uh, but I had asked before I knew about that. Uh, I had made the commitment to go to the open house that they're having. So I kept my word. It was good. I was able to give a little testimonial about Toastmasters. Uh, I think it was about maybe less than a minute. I didn't talk that long. It was just a very short testimonial. One of the club mentors. I think two of the club mentors for Hub City. Uh, they they gave a longer speech, so and it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I was there to represent Hub City. That's the Toastmasters club that I'm a part of, which I actually don't remember if I've ever said it here, but I am the current club president for Hub City, which I'm proud of because I didn't think I could be president. So and that was another reason I wanted to be there to represent Hub City. And if there's you know people that were interested in uh, uh, joining Hub City, I could be there and like, hey, well, here's our information. But I'm glad I went. It was a good meeting yesterday, or a good open house. I got to meet new people. We had a visitor from that open house that went to our regular club today, and he's trying to visit all the clubs, seeing which one's the club for him, and hopefully he's like, hey, Hub City, that's the one. And we had a guest pop in, and that was great because he just looked up. He realized I need help speaking in my public speaking. Looked up because he had read something about Toastmasters. Looked it up. Oh, there's a club right now. Yeah, came in, so that was great. We were just like, hey, I just found out about this. Can I come in? And sure, come on in. And, he's a young kid. Well, to me, he's a kid. So I'm hoping he joins. It was a good meeting, a good turnout. I was ready to give a speech, and just in case our speaker didn't, uh, uh, you know, just it happens sometimes that the person that's going to give a speech, uh, something comes up, or they're not able to. So I like to be prepared. So I did have something ready, but I didn't need to use it. I I did get to speak though, so I like when I'm able to give a speech of something. I'm finding that I like giving speeches or public speaking just a little bit more than I used to, and I've done some of it in a way. I mean, I do YouTube, but it's different. Doing a pre-recorded video or even doing live stream. Uh, we had a live stream. I say we, the Taraco Creative Cast live streamed Monday night. This Monday that just passed, and we had indie animator Jim Lujan, and I've known Jim from live streams and from the our internet circle. So we're just talking, and it just turned into a wild conversation, just talking about whatever, whatever came through our minds, or whatever jokes and whatever I heard people saying in the chats. Nothing was scripted. There's I only had one question. I was like, you know what? Let's talk about your influences, and from there we just turned into just two guys hanging out and people in the chats just contributing. So I can do that. I like that. I can do. These will be podcasts, but live streaming and having guests, interviewing. Usually we have questions like, oh, how did you get into this? How did you tell me more about that? But this was just, I mean, we've had Jim on before. So this was just, you know what? I want to have uh, one of my friends on, and I know with him, the conversation just can turn into something else, and we usually end up laughing. And that's how it ended with us just laughing and making jokes, and that's how we ended the show. So I am enjoying public speaking more. I've done something similar, but going in front of people, uh, like people, physical people in front of you, that's a little bit scarier, and that's something I hadn't done as often. And it was 11 months ago when I stepped into the Toastmasters Hub City, or very shy and timid, and I know people that know me from online. Like, oh wow, that doesn't sound like you, because it's different doing it here pre-recorded, or I can cut out. One thing what I like about doing these type of videos, I put it in my mind. I'm gonna do very minimal cutting, editing, if any. So I usually don't edit these because it helps me to keep in mind that if I mess up, you're gonna have to edit. So try not to mess up. Sometimes editing is good though, but for these, it's I see these more as my vlogs, my thoughts. So even if there's times where I'm just quiet and some dead air, people say if it's too long, then yeah, I'll cut that out. But if it's just a couple of seconds, I don't think anything of it. Having pauses in the right place is actually pretty good. You want that time. You want those little pauses because it gives your audience time to process what you're saying, and that's good for when you're speaking in public. In videos, you can rewind or, or go back. Rewind. That's I'm dating myself there. You can look back on on the beta tape. Uh, you can go back. Oh, what did he say? And can't do that live. So I am enjoying the Toastmasters, being able to speak more. It, I like I like that I'm getting better at public speaking. My confidence was kind of shoddy 11 months ago, uh, even just not that long ago. But I know with Toastmasters, I've improved a lot. So, yep. So I'm enjoying it. I, I'm learning things as president. It's not just running a meeting. It's having to step in and address some things, and I'm not even talking about like huge problems, just like minor things that you have to remind people, like don't talk while someone else is talking. Let them speak. Uh, when you have an interruption, how to handle that in in a good way where it doesn't sound like you're getting after anyone. Uh, People are people, and that's fine. There's nothing. Uh, uh, I'm enjoying the meetings, and I'm having the good experiences. So, but I know there's gonna be might be times where there might be someone that's a little bit more disruptive. So being able to diffuse that now when something little, like someone like like I said, talking while someone else is talking, or someone interrupts the meeting, uh, not purposely, just like come on in and sit down and just keep going with the meeting and just it's all little things, a lot of little things that go into being a leader, and it's those small things that help when the bigger things come. You can go back and see like, oh, how did I handle that? This might be a little bit bigger, but it's the same thing or same type of thing. Right? Oh, why did this then? I can do this now, and you have that confidence. Uh, it was a really good meeting. I think it's one of the best meetings, and we've been having better meetings the uh, last couple of weeks. So I'm very grateful for the new members coming in because it's just a new, fresh injection of life just being infused into our club. So I'm learning a lot as president and just as a person. Just had a text from the former Hub City president. So this has been Frank Salazar. I just wanted to share that. Uh, just having a great time with the Toastmasters, and I know it's not always going to be, just oh wow, these were fantastic meetings. And it'll be there. Bad times happen because that's just life. But enjoying the time now, and I'm just learning a lot. So, and my personal prayer is that the club keeps growing and doesn't die out because that could happen with some smaller clubs, even with bigger clubs. But just my personal prayer is that the club keeps growing and I'm able to impart something as my time as Hub City president. This has been Frank Salazar. Just keep, don't give up. Keep moving forward. Bye.